Imagine this for a moment. You wake up in the middle of the night and stumble toward the bathroom, and the hallway feels darker than it ever used to. You misjudge a step. You bump into the corner of the bed. You squint at the newspaper in the morning and the words blur as if the page is fogged. Driving at night becomes terrifying, not because of traffic, but because the headlights from oncoming cars blind you like flash grenades. Road signs smear into glowing streaks. The doctor shakes his head and says the same line you've heard before. It's just part of getting older. But deep inside, you know the truth. It's not just your eyes that are fading. It's your independence, your confidence, your freedom to live without fear. What if I told you that while you sleep, your body already has the power to repair your eyes, to restore the clarity you thought was gone forever? And what if that repair doesn't come from pills or miracle supplements or expensive procedures, but from ordinary foods sitting quietly in your kitchen? Foods that fuel your eyes while you dream. Foods that fight inflammation, sharpen night vision, stop dryness, and give you the ability to wake up seeing the world more clearly. Tonight, I will show you 4 foods that repair your eyes after 60. Foods that work best at night. Foods that are proven to rebuild your vision naturally. And the first one is a food you have probably walked past every single day. The boiled egg. Not fried, not scrambled, not hidden in a recipe. Boiled. When it comes to repairing your vision overnight, the humble boiled egg is one of the most powerful allies you could ever have. As we age, one of the most silent but devastating threats to our vision is called macular degeneration. It doesn't announce itself with pain. It doesn't give you a dramatic warning. It creeps in slowly until suddenly you can't recognize a face. You can't read a label. You can't trust your eyes to guide you safely through a dark room. More than 11 million people in America are already suffering from it. And after age 60, the numbers climb sharply. At the center of this condition is the macula, the part of your eye responsible for detailed central vision. The macula needs 2 very specific nutrients for protection: lutein and zeaxanthin. Without them, the macula weakens, light scorches the delicate tissue, and your vision fades. This is where the boiled egg shows its quiet strength. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are famous for lutein, but what most people don't realize is that the lutein in egg yolks is far more bioavailable. That means your body actually absorbs and uses it. You could eat bowls of spinach, but the lutein would pass through without much effect. A single egg yolk, however, delivers lutein in a form your eyes can take in, store, and use for repair during the night. A study in the Journal of Nutrition proved it. Just 1 egg yolk a day for 5 weeks significantly raised lutein and zeaxanthin levels in the blood without raising cholesterol. Imagine what that means when your eyes are entering deep sleep, when they are detoxifying, repairing cells damaged by blue light and UV rays, and trying to restore clarity. With boiled eggs, you give your body the very tools it needs at the very moment it needs them. But the benefits don't stop there. Boiled eggs deliver cysteine, the building block for glutathione, your body's master antioxidant. Glutathione sweeps through your system at night, cleaning, repairing, protecting every cell it touches. Without it, your liver struggles, your brain fogs, and your eyes dry out. Eggs feed this system. They also contain vitamin A, the key nutrient for night vision. Without vitamin A, your eyes dry, your corneas suffer, and your ability to see in dim light collapses. That's why waking up with gritty, burning eyes is often a cry for vitamin A support. I will never forget Dorothy, a 72-year-old retired teacher. She came to me with tears in her eyes, saying that every morning she woke up with burning, irritated vision. She couldn't read her devotionals. She couldn't even look at her grandchild without blinking in pain. Her doctor had offered drops. He said it was just aging, but I asked her to try something different. 1 boiled egg before bed every evening. No medications changed, no supplements added. Just that. Within weeks, she came back with a smile. "Doctor," she said, "I can finally read before bed again. My eyes don't scream at me anymore. Do you understand how powerful that is? Something so simple, so ordinary, becoming the difference between pain and peace, between blindness and clarity. Boiled eggs are not just food. At night, they become medicine. They digest slowly, releasing steady streams of lutein, zeaxanthin, vitamin A, cysteine, and protein. As your body drifts into deep sleep, as your retinal cells enter repair mode, these nutrients are delivered straight to the tissues that need them most. No blood sugar spikes, no crashes, just steady, healing support through the night. This is how you take control of your vision after 60. Not with miracle pills, but with real food, timed perfectly. Tonight, don't wait until breakfast. Tonight, when you prepare for sleep, when you dim the lights and settle down, let a single boiled egg become your guard. Let it stand watch while you dream, delivering antioxidants, protecting the macula, repairing the cells that would otherwise wither in silence. Because vision doesn't have to fade the way they told you. Your eyes want to heal. You only need to give them the chance. And this is only the beginning, because the next food doesn't just add its own healing power, it unlocks the true absorption of these antioxidants, making them stronger, sharper, more effective. It's green, it's creamy, it's misunderstood, and it might be the single most important fat your eyes will ever need. Stay with me. Some people still avoid it, whispering that it's too fatty, too heavy, too indulgent. They push it aside on the grocery shelf, not realizing that this creamy green fruit holds one of the most overlooked secrets to protecting aging eyes. The truth is, if you are over 60 and worried about your vision, avocado is not an enemy. It is your greatest ally. Because the antioxidants that protect your macula, the lutein and zeaxanthin that guard the very center of your sight, cannot even be absorbed properly without fat. And avocado delivers the healthiest, most healing fat you can give your eyes before sleep. While you dream, this fruit becomes the shuttle that carries antioxidants straight into your retinal tissue, where they are needed most. Without it, those antioxidants float in your blood, wasted, never reaching their target. With it, they lock in, they strengthen, they build. Think about how vulnerable your eyes really are. All day long, they are bombarded. Blue light from your phone, ultraviolet rays from the sun, dry air from heating and cooling systems. The tiny capillaries around your retina strain to deliver oxygen and nutrients. At night, your body tries desperately to repair that damage. But if your bloodstream is empty of the right fats, the repair is weak. Avocado changes that. Rich in monounsaturated fats, the same kind found in olive oil, it ensures that every molecule of lutein, every speck of zeaxanthin, every vitamin you consumed is delivered to the very cells that are crying out for help. Studies have proven it. In the Journal of Nutrition, people who ate just one avocado a day for 6 months significantly increased their macular pigment density, a clear marker of stronger, healthier eyes. This is not theory, this is fact. But avocado's gift doesn't stop there. Inside its smooth green flesh lives vitamin E, one of the most powerful antioxidants against free radical damage. Every time your eyes are exposed to UV rays or harsh light, free radicals tear at the delicate tissues of your lens and cornea. Vitamin E in avocado steps in to neutralize them, to protect those tissues so they can rest at night. There is also vitamin C, quietly supporting the fragile network of blood vessels that surround the retina. Without strong circulation, your eyes cannot heal. With it, nutrients flow, oxygen restores, and clarity returns. And hidden in avocado is glutathione, the same master antioxidant that boiled eggs help produce. Together, they form a shield, detoxifying, cleansing, restoring your ocular tissues while you sleep. I remember Richard, a 68-year-old man who came to me with a heartbreaking confession. He said, "Doctor, I read my Bible every night, but lately the words blur until I can hardly focus. He was afraid he was losing his ability to connect with the book that gave him peace. We didn't begin with stronger glasses or expensive drops. We began with something simpler. Half an avocado added to his dinner 3 nights a week. After 1 month, he returned with tears of relief. I don't squint anymore. The words are clear. My eyes don't feel so tired. That is the difference the right fat makes at the right time. Many fear that avocado will make them gain weight, but the opposite is often true. These fats stabilize blood sugar, reduce nighttime hunger, calm the nervous system, and support deeper sleep. And deeper sleep is exactly when your eyes do their greatest repair. 1/3 of an avocado, or half if you prefer, is enough. Spread it on whole grain toast with a boiled egg. Dice it into a salad. Mash it with a sprinkle of sea salt. However you choose, let it be part of your evening rhythm. Because when the lights go out, your eyes need these fats to carry their healing cargo to the places only your body knows. Avocado is more than food. At night, it becomes the bridge between nutrition and vision. It connects the antioxidants you consume to the cells that desperately need them. Without it, those antioxidants fade. With it, they anchor themselves into your macula, fortifying, defending, repairing. If you have ever woken in the morning with heavy eyes, blurry edges, or the sting of dryness, know this. Your body may not be failing you. It may simply be missing the messenger that delivers the nutrients to the right place. And that messenger is avocado. So when you sit down tonight, do not fear the fat. Embrace it, because it may be the very thing standing between you and the creeping shadow of vision loss. Your eyes are waiting for this gift. And tomorrow morning, they may thank you with sharper contrast, calmer comfort, and the confidence that you can still see the world clearly. But avocado is not the only fruit that works its magic while you sleep. The next one is smaller, fuzzier, often overlooked in the fruit aisle. But inside, it carries one of the highest doses of a vitamin your eyes cannot survive without. This tiny fruit can flood your bloodstream with antioxidants, rebuild your collagen, moisten your cornea, and even help you fall asleep faster. And I will tell you its story next. When was the last time you held a kiwi in your hand? A small, brown, fuzzy, almost unremarkable on the outside. Most people walk right past it in the fruit aisle, never realizing that inside, beneath that rough skin, lies one of the most powerful protectors of aging eyes. Especially after 60, when your vision begins to falter at night, when you wake up with dryness, burning, foggy edges that won't clear. The truth is, kiwi is not just a fruit. It is medicine disguised as food, and your eyes crave it when the world goes dark. All day long, your eyes are under siege. Blue light from your phone and television, UV rays from the sun, air pollution and dust, the dryness of heaters and air conditioners. Every moment adds another layer of oxidative stress, tiny invisible wounds building up in your retina, your lens, your cornea. And when does your body try to heal all of this? Only when you sleep. That is the sacred time when toxins are cleared, when cells are repaired, when balance is restored. But here is the painful truth. If your bloodstream is empty of the right antioxidants, that repair is weak, fragile, almost useless. Your body wants to heal, but it cannot. And that is where kiwi comes in like a miracle hidden in plain sight. Kiwi is one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C in the world. More than oranges. More than most fruits people mistakenly believe are healthier. Vitamin C is not just for immunity. It is the foundation for collagen production, and collagen is the scaffolding that holds your eyes together. It keeps your cornea clear, your lens flexible, your tiny blood vessels strong. Without collagen, your tissues dry, they stiffen, they break. Your eyes ache, your mornings burn, your nights blur. But with kiwi, collagen is rebuilt quietly, invisibly, while you sleep. Every bite you take is like laying new bricks into the fragile structure of your sight. But kiwi offers even more. It carries vitamin E, polyphenols, carotenoids, all working together to sweep away the free radicals that would otherwise scorch your vision through the night. They calm inflammation, reduce haze, restore clarity. And hidden inside kiwi is something few realize. It supports your melatonin production, the very hormone that helps you fall asleep and stay asleep. That means kiwi does not just protect your eyes during the night, it deepens your sleep itself, giving your body more time to restore, more time to heal, more time to bring back the vision you thought was lost. I once worked with Joanne, a 70-year-old woman who came to me exhausted. "Doctor," she said, "my eyes feel like they never rest. Every morning I wake up and it's like I didn't even sleep." She had tried artificial tears, cold compresses, new pillowcases. Nothing worked. I asked her to make just one change. Eat one kiwi in the evening, after dinner, an hour before bed. Just that. 10 days later, she called me, her voice trembling. For the first time in months, I woke up without burning eyes. After 3 weeks, she came into my office with a newspaper in her hand, smiling. "I can read this in the morning without forcing my eyes into focus." That is the quiet, powerful miracle of timing. Not a supplement, not a pill, just a fruit given to the body when it can use it best. And think about what this means for you. Every time you bite into kiwi, you are flooding your bloodstream with vitamin C at the exact moment your eyes are entering recovery. Your cornea is reinforced. Your lens resists stiffness. Your retina receives the oxygen it needs. The dryness that used to torture you begins to ease. The blurry morning fog that made you hesitate to pick up a book begins to lift. Even your sleep deepens because kiwi's natural compounds nudge your body into its circadian rhythm. You wake not just rested, but clearer, sharper, more confident. People underestimate the small things. They search for miracle cures, expensive treatments, complex regimens. But sometimes the solution is sitting in the palm of your hand, wrapped in a fuzzy little shell, waiting for you to notice. Kiwi is not glamorous. It is not sold as a miracle. But when given to your body with intention, it becomes exactly that. A miracle for tired, aging eyes. So tonight, when you think of your evening routine, imagine slicing open a kiwi, bright green, speckled with black seeds, bursting with vitamin C. That color is life. That color is healing. That color is your eyes being rebuilt in silence while you sleep. Do not ignore it. Do not walk past it, because inside this small fruit lies the difference between waking with pain and waking with clarity. And yet, even with kiwi's strength, even with its antioxidants and melatonin and collagen support, there is still one more piece missing. Because behind so many vision problems, behind so much night blindness, behind so much morning irritation, lies a single destructive force: inflammation. Silent, constant, relentless. And if you do not fight it, it will steal your sight piece by piece. But there is one food, crunchy, rich, and ancient, that carries the exact weapon to calm that inflammation and restore blood flow through your eyes. And I will show you what it is next. There is one word I wish more people understood when it comes to losing their vision. That word is inflammation. Most of us think of inflammation as something that makes our joints ache or our stomachs burn. But the truth is, low-grade inflammation inside your eyes is one of the most silent killers of vision. It attacks slowly, night after night, while you believe you are resting. It creeps into the delicate tissues of the retina. It weakens the optic nerve. It dries the surface of your eyes until every blink feels like sandpaper. It is the hidden reason so many older adults struggle with night vision, dry eyes, even the first signs of glaucoma and macular degeneration. And here is the cruel part. This inflammation does not pause when you sleep. It continues through the night, robbing you of the very hours that were supposed to heal you. But nature, in its quiet wisdom, has always provided a solution. And in this case, the solution is small, crunchy, and familiar: the walnut. Walnuts are one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly alpha-linolenic acid, which your body slowly converts into EPA and DHA. Why does this matter? Because DHA is the very fat that makes up nearly 30% of your retina. It is the structural foundation of your light-detecting cells. Without it, they become sluggish, inflamed, unable to carry the signals that let you see clearly. With it, they thrive, they respond, they heal. Most people believe you need fatty fish to supply DHA, but walnuts step in as the plant-based alternative, a gift for anyone who cannot or does not eat fish. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition proved it. People who regularly consumed walnuts had significantly lower levels of C-reactive protein, a marker of inflammation that burns through your tissues. Lower inflammation does not just protect your heart or your arteries. It protects your eyes too, by allowing blood to flow more freely through the microscopic vessels that feed your retina and optic nerve. Imagine your eyes as tiny gardens. Without water, without circulation, they wither. With blood rich in oxygen and nutrients, they bloom. Walnuts restore that flow. But that is not their only power. Walnuts also contain melatonin, the very hormone your brain releases to help you fall asleep. So while they fight inflammation, they also guide you into deeper, more restful sleep, giving your eyes more hours to repair. And in their brown shells, they hide vitamin E, zinc, and polyphenols, each one another soldier in the battle against oxidative stress. A handful of walnuts becomes an army, patrolling your eyes while you rest. I will never forget Carl, a 75-year-old man who came to me frustrated. "Doctor," he said, "every morning my eyes feel like sandpaper. I hate opening them." He did not want another pill. He did not want more drops. We tried something different. Just a handful of walnuts in the evening, nothing more. 2 weeks later, he returned with a smile. "I wake up now, and my eyes don't feel like sandpaper anymore." That is the quiet miracle these foods can bring. No prescription, no cost beyond your grocery bill, just the steady healing power of nature. And here is the best part. You don't need many. About 7 walnut halves, a small handful, are enough to deliver a meaningful dose of omega-3s, antioxidants, and melatonin. Eaten about an hour before bed, they calm your body, fuel your eyes, and prepare you for the kind of sleep where real healing takes place. So now, we come to the heart of it. Boiled eggs, avocados, kiwi, walnuts. 4 simple foods, 4 ordinary gifts that become extraordinary when given to your body at the right time. Together, they protect your macula, strengthen your cornea, moisten your eyes, reduce inflammation, and restore circulation. But more than that, they give you something bigger. They give you back your freedom, the freedom to read without pain, the freedom to drive at night without fear, the freedom to look at your grandchild's face and see every detail clearly. Most people lose their vision, not in one sudden moment, but little by little, night by night, as the damage piles up and the healing never quite keeps pace. But now you know that healing is possible, that your body wants to repair, that all it needs is the right fuel at the right time in the simplest of forms. Eggs, avocado, kiwi, walnuts. Not supplements, not miracle pills. Just food, eaten with intention before sleep. And so I want to ask you for something. If you have watched this far, it means you care about your health. Tonight, I want you to make a commitment. Choose one of these foods and make it part of your evening routine. 1 boiled egg, half an avocado, 1 kiwi, a handful of walnuts, just 1. And tomorrow morning, notice the difference. Notice the clarity, the comfort, the confidence. Then add another, and another. Build your rhythm. Build your healing. Build your freedom. And if this message spoke to you, if it gave you something useful, then I ask for one more thing. Take a second to like this video. Share it with someone you know over 60 who is struggling with their eyes. someone who deserves to know that healing is possible. Leave a comment below and tell me which of these 4 foods you will try first. I read every comment myself, and I want to hear from you. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do so now, because every week I share new science-backed tools that help you protect your health, one habit at a time. Remember this as you close your eyes tonight. Your body is always trying to heal you. Your eyes are always searching for repair. All you have to do is give them the chance. Sleep well tonight and wake up tomorrow seeing the world just a little clearer.